Hey guys, and welcome to another Sit Paint and Play video. So today we are going to be talking about different varieties of paint, not specifically as in like layer paints and stuff like that, but we're actually going to be looking at specialty paints, and that's something I personally like to mess with. And also my co-host, Mr. Noah here, is hanging out with me down here in the basement. So, but specialty paints are specifically something that I really enjoy working with. And here in a second, I'm going to play a couple of clips that you can look at and maybe kind of get a feel for maybe, hey, I want to try that, or I'd like to know a little bit more about that, or something like that. So there's a few things. The ones that I've tried so far are the color shift paints. I've tried nail polishes, a flash paint, and I'll explain kind of what these all are in a second. I've done a chromatic, I don't want to say a sparkle paint, but it has a rainbow shimmer across the surface because of how the light reflects off of it. I've done thermogenic paints, or thermochromatic, maybe that's what I'm looking for, but I've done paints that are like that as well. Some stuff I haven't messed with are like chromes. I haven't done any of the Green Stuff World color shift paints, and I know those really do have a really solid transition, but the nail polish that I did just about the exact same thing, and the flash paints are kind of similar but really not. So anyway, so I'll show you a couple of videos of those, and just provide the links. That way if you guys want to look into them, or bop around the websites or whatever, you're more than welcome to. So that's really all that there is for this video today. I really don't have a whole heck of a lot to talk about. As far as those paints go, real quick, I'll explain them. The thermochromatic, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. Bless you. The thermochromatic essentially is a paint, kind of like your mood ring paint, or your mood rings or whatever. You get it warm or cold and it changes color based on a chemical reaction, I'm assuming. You have your rainbow color shift paint, which is kind of like a sparkle effect. I'll show you that in a second. Your color shift paints shift from one color to the next. Your flash paints are kind of a solid color, but whenever they pass by light, they can flash a different color. It's not quite like the color shift where it completely changes color. It just kind of, it's like a quick, like literally a flash. It's just a quick, like as the light passes over just that very small highlighted area. That's what it is. Obviously chromes are going to be a nice chrome color, and I'm sure there's some more, and when I'm looking through this and getting the websites and the stuff for these, I'll put those down below as well. So anyways guys, enjoy the rest of the video, and hopefully you guys can check some of this stuff out and incorporate it into some of your armies. This is the flash paint. As you can see, as I'm turning it, you can kind of see the little shimmer of light flashing, specifically more so off the pink than the blue. So it's nice. It's fun, at least for these pink horrors. This is the rainbow shimmer paint. It's easier to see in sunlight than it is in synthetic light. Why that is, I don't know, but I'll try and get this zoomed in so you can see it a little bit better. This here is the color shift nail polish. It was done through an airbrush, and it's pretty neat. It's actually one of my favorite models that I have in my collection. This guy is the thermochromatic paint that I use. I pull them away so I can breathe on them and change the color of the paint using the heat of my the breath coming out of my mouth. So they're pretty neat little paints.